So Donald Trump and Vladimir Zelensky were talking today during this gathering of the UN that's going on. And of course, reporters were around and they were answering questions. Donald Trump comes out and he has done a 180 on his Ukraine stance. Now, he has said that Russia is going to probably lose this. He said that Russia should have won this in a week or two. It would have taken a real superpower only a week or two to win. And here Russia is 3.5 years on, and they are looking like a paper tiger. Now, most of that is paraphrasing what Donald Trump said, because I don't remember the exact quote, but he did call them a paper tiger. Now, he also said that he is willing to support Ukraine, and he thinks Ukraine could get all of its land back. Now, earlier this year, he was just saying that the only path toward peace is that Ukraine would have to give up some land. So he's flip-flopping on this issue. We don't know entirely where he stands, but now he says he is open to the idea of supplying NATO with weapons, and NATO itself couldn't do things to help Ukraine. Now, does that mean maybe he is going to be open to the idea of more directly helping Ukraine? Possibly. And what is Vladimir Putin going to think about this? We don't know. He also said that NATO countries should shoot down Russian planes and drones that violate their airspace. So it seems like he's more on board with the idea of helping NATO and defending Ukraine. But Donald Trump also said while he was talking to the UN that he deserves that Nobel Peace Prize, that one he covets so badly because former President Barack Obama got one, and he feels like he deserves one too, even though he hasn't really done anything toward getting to peace. And I think Donald Trump is trying to position now to say, okay, we're definitely backing NATO in Ukraine, and he's trying to shoulder up or to toughen up and square up against Russia, hoping that Russia would back down and say, okay, no, we'll come to terms, we'll get you your peace deal. That way he can get his peace prize. Now we'll have to see if this administration and this Congress will actually enact legislation and pass funding to supply weapons and things to NATO and Ukraine, or if he's just going to be open to them using their own resources to buy from American manufacturers. But if he does offer money assistance to Ukraine, especially for weapons, remember that a lot of times what they do is they either go through our stockpiles and give them stuff and we replace that ourselves and buy new, or we buy new from American manufacturers. Either way, it helps build the economy, which as somebody who claims to be good for business, Donald Trump should like.